Alright, you guys, welcome back to my bathroom. And it's time to go to bed because I'm freaking tired. So, today, before I get into today, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with my hair. I am going to wrap my hair because I don't have anywhere to be tomorrow. And so, if I have to go somewhere tomorrow, I don't think I'll be going anywhere that's worth me taking out my rollers. So I'm going to just regular wrap it. But yeah. So today was the day we had the all women crew for the most part. It wasn't all women, but we had like a lot of women on the crew. In all of the leadership positions were women. And so like we took a photo and we had to try and take it many times because we had to get it right. And it's like the first time they wanted to there was all my snacks were in the bottom of the TV of the picture. And I'm like, no, we can't put that on the TV. And then someone said, like, yeah, Tropical Smoothie doesn't get any free advertising. And I'm like, yeah, no free advertising. And I was like, I can crop it or whatever, but like, we can't. No, I refuse to let us put trash on TV, basically. And so we ended up just retaking it. We had a pretty decent show. I will say the mess ups we did have on the show were from the guys. And I was part of me is like, I don't like it when the mistakes that happen during a show are on replay, but that's where most of the guys were. I mean, let's see, what is this? What the? You see, I bet this is all from my shirt, from my hair rubbing up against my shirt. Are you serious? Was that all just the one piece of hair causing all that trouble? One hair? I just want to say, this look right here, I am so beautiful. Okay. I am very beautiful. Look at my hair. 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 Look at my... I'm proud of her. I'm very proud of her, and I love her. What was I saying? Work. So the boys. I had to yell a lot. Not yell, but I really was in my mom bag. Trying to get them right. Like, so my replay 2, he has some experience, but like he has to be pushed. And today he got pushed. And I feel like he learned a lot. I hope so. I knew I was yelling at him a lot because one, I was, and two, me being on my period, I was like, coming home, I was like, damn, I'm so glad I got to yell today. But I'm like, is my period why I was yelling at him though? But I was thought about it and I was like, nah, he needed to be yelled at. Because he knew what he was doing and he just didn't. And he was mad at himself too. I think once all of his priorities were taken care of and he could just focus on the replays, he had a really good, clean 3 innings of baseball. Yeah, balancing, building your rollouts with your in-game replays is a learning curve, and he is just around the river bend of that curve. And I can see it. He's gonna be pretty good. He's gonna be real decent at replay. I feel like it. I feel like he's gonna be really good. I don't know. Okay, no one can replace my boy.
So this is Jones, my son. He's actually my third son, but he's the one who's most like me. And by most like me, I mean I was able to forge and impress my tendencies onto him, and in turn, he was able to take those and make it better. I just see everything that I instilled in him multiplied by two, and I'm so proud of him. He's my brightest achievement out of my pupils, because he actually he I can tell he is as passionate about replay as I am, and he knows what he can do with his machine, and he's willing to push himself and the machine. And honestly, he's like better than me. I'm just so proud of him.
So if you hit menu,
Good.
F9, you can pull up this menu here
No
with
sunscreen.
all 6 looks, and you can edit that too. So like you can have, there's 8 different presets you can make to like select different angles on there. So what you do is like as you scrub through it, it looks like a multi-view for you.
Menu F9.
Yeah. And you said endpoint out. I like camera 4 there, so I do that. Then I want my side swing and out 1, ball going out and 3, so and out F3. I like his reacts and 4, so and out F4, and then get him scoring and coming in with the team on camera 3 again. And pad that out as long as I can. F3, enter, roll it.
Damn.
Isn't that wild?
Is that how you always build packages?
No, I learned this a little while ago, and I realized it's a lot easier way of building rollouts and stuff. Not for packages, not really. It's not that great for it. Unless
Why not?
it would be for, because like it's only for an individual moment. It's like if I were to
Okay,
build,
sure.
if I were to build a
Yeah,
package
if you were
on his
building a
home
package
run,
on a home run though.
yeah, that's a great way
Yeah.
to use it.
Yeah.
Only thing that sucks about it is it puts it into a quick playlist, but I just copy and paste it over. But
Gotcha.
it's still like for like rollouts, like it's super quick because you just build that exact moment right then.
Yeah.
And you can
That's
see
pretty
everything
sweet.
happening.
Yeah.
And those
And
are
like-
the cameras.
And because of that, I was able to like I found this reacts that we missed in game. Maybe someone had
But-
it like live, but I hadn't seen that in a package. At
What
any
exactly
point.
is the difference between a quick playlist and a playlist?
Literally nothing besides quick playlists won't save after a while. Like you can have up to 10.
But
in
you
your
can
thing.
go copy that in.
But yeah, I can copy and paste it into a
Yeah,
regular
if you
one.
want to go put in a front end on it or something
Yeah.
real quick.
Yep.
Or like I was able to build that super quickly, and now I have the time to edit this and make it slower speed, so I can have that.
Yeah. I mean, even that though, like. If
And, like,
you're-
and, like-
let's say you want to do.
I mean, like say like Siani's web gym from this weekend, where she like goes into like the slow mo of him. If I had that slow mo camera built in with off my other preset,
Yep.
because obviously like the frames won't sync up, I can still get that point right at the same moment where she had it clipped off, so you don't have to go back and edit it.
Yeah.
Somebody rolling.
What? Wait, what?
Oh, wow! Wow, Jones! How dare you bring out a ball?
Is that a shoe?
You wanna bring out a ball?
It's not shaky, you know. You gotta be.
I wasn't sure what was happening.
Oh,
You trifling.
it's 5'9".
You are so.
That was Jobo's suggestion.
No one can replace my boy. But my next little pupil is gonna be. I know who he is, but he hasn't been giving a lot of time. I don't know what he's doing, so maybe he won't be my next pupil. Because I love when I get to a point with them and it's just, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Why aren't you doing it? And those were the kind of conversations we were having. And I was asking like, hey, you're just, his end of game rollout was literally just all the shots that I sent him. And I'm like, no, you clipped off stuff earlier pregame. I'm pretty sure you've seen some cool stuff during the show. And I look over, he hasn't been naming his clips, and I'm like, let me just send you this grand slam that this kid hit. So you would at least have that in the rollout. There's something about this next generation of students learning replay that there's a lack of creativity. Like, you really gotta push them to be creative, like to see the possibilities of what a tight face wearing sunglass shots could be, you know? There's this guy chewing gum during the game, like really chewing like a cow. And I sent him all the clips that I had, like, hey, these are the clips that I have. I'm going to send them to you. Pick what you like. He had all 3 of them gum chewing clips in there, and I'm like, bro, you only need 1. And then it's like, okay, we get that chewing gum was funny. We ran the package, but like, we don't need 3 shots of him chewing gum in the end of game rollout. Chewing gum is not that big of a story. So again, I feel like I yelled a lot, but I also intentionally told him, like, you're doing a good job, because he really was. In the grand scheme of things, he did a really decent job. He did a fine job, but it's because he's in a spot where he needs to be pushed, and you only get those chances during a game. But during a game, there are certain stakes on the line, but also it's just a game, not rocket science or curing cancer. But there's a lot of money on the line still. But also, relax. And yeah, he did pretty good. And then the other guy, my replay 3. Normally replay 3s to me are really too far down the line for me to just back and forth with them all the time. But if I do have something really freaking funny to say, I will make sure they can hear it all the way down to replay 3. Or I'll check in mid-game and I'm like, hey, how you doing? You good? You good? And yeah, we'll chat there too. And also, like, if anybody has any questions during the show, if they're my replay ops know that, like, hey, ask me a question if you have a question. And I didn't hear not one word from him down there. I didn't really have anything to say to him either. Homie next to me had all my attention, because I have this I screen watch. So, like, I can see if replay 3 is working or if they're on their phone, but I can't necessarily see their screen. But with replay 2, I can see their screen. And I'm like, going about my business, letting them. I need you to do this and this and this because you keep messing up. What did I tell you? Loop your playlist. Loop your playlist. Loop your playlist. Loop your playlist. Not really yelling, whisper yelling, but yeah, I'm whisper yelling back there as well, just like that. Loop it. Because I do have to talk to them like that sometimes. And it does make me feel like my mama. And I love her and I miss her. I really do miss my mama right now. I've been missing her so much lately. I actually don't want to take my eyeliner off either. And I need to wrap my hair. I'm sitting here chit-chatting. I hope I can turn, like, this little video into its own video and I can just stick a fast forwarding picture up. Which way do I wrap so I have a bang? This way. I need to just wrap.
Pull out all the whatever out of their hair. I get it, but I love
Alright. I'm going to bed.
Alright. Middle part bust down for me. I don't think so. Yes, this is not any type of styled, but I don't know if I like the way that I look with the middle part either. I look weird.
What's that?
Do I look weird with the middle part?
No.
No.
I mean, different, but no, I wouldn't say weird. Jerry and I had a little training session.
Hmm.
Yep, that's right. There's so many potato chips on my hands.
Stop feeding her potato chips.
You were just complaining about her being too skinny, and
Stop.